So what is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of Skyrim Special Edition Mod Trackers on my channel. Hopefully guys are having a super awesome day, and today we are going to be covering the Eisen Armor. This looks absolutely beautiful. It actually does remind me of kind of like the ebony armor that was back in the day of Oblivion, but this is only going to be for females. Just a little bit sad face because I'd love to see this sort of texture, or sort of like a texture of this to do with the male character. But without further ado guys, if you want this mod, links are down in the description below. Go and grab it for the female. Nostalgia is definitely a big one on this mod. So guys, there's obviously two different versions of this armor too before we jump in and create this. This is actually a black and white version to do with the sets, which is pretty damn cool. I love the fact of as well, this is actually going to be heavy and light, so obviously personal preference to your playstyle, which one you want, and it can be crafted under the ebony, highlight that, class for heavy. Versions of glass is for light. So for me, I'm a heavy kind of guy, so I'm going to go through the ebony smithing perk to grab this heavy set. Obviously if you want the light, as I said before, you're going to need to head over into the glass setting. So for me, I'm going to go all the way over to any forge. If you want to know what the mod sort of, well, the modded armor in the background is, hit me up in the comment section below and I'll plug you a link. I'm not going to say check the channel out just because for the fact of that you're probably coming in from the future. Sounds a little bit weird, but the pre-time of recording this, you are from the future. So here we go, we're going to go to ebony here and we are going to find this beautiful set of armor. So I'm going to scroll all the way down. So once you have found it, it is fairly easy to create, and as you can tell, it only cost me for the chest piece here 3 iron ingots, which is absolutely incredibly low, which is really strange, and the armor value ratings on this set are absolutely goddamn good as well, but we're going to talk about that in a second. Obviously it's a little bit disappointing that the fact of there isn't obviously any different textures to do within the forge, shall I say. Obviously there are vanilla textures, but that's fine by me. Hopefully we can be taken away once we actually create the armor and plonk it on. It's not too bad. So we're going to grab the boots here. Actually, let's run through the armor value ratings through this as we do. So the chest piece here on the main armor set is obviously going to be 189. That could be different for the lighter set, again that is in glass. Boots here 71 with a weight value of 7, not too bad actually for heavy armor. Gauntlets are going to be the same, 71 with a weight value of 7. Try a set of those. This is going to be the white set, so obviously you created the black set. The white set is actually no different towards the black in armor value ratings. That is pretty damn cool to see that as well. So I'm going to grab that one, and what else were we missing here? We are missing the boots. So once you've created all your pieces, obviously you're going to need to bung them all on, so we're going to quickly do that now. I'm going to throw everything on and we're going to have a little look at this armor. So we're just going to go for the full rundown of the black set now. So here we go guys, this is obviously the full rundown of the set. Obviously we want the white version as well, go and check that one out. Obviously I'm just going to be showing the black one within this. I just wanted to see what the armor value ratings between the different colors, and they are exactly the same, which is pretty damn cool. So as you can tell guys on screen now, here is the armor. The amount of detailing is pretty damn good. I just want to check something real quick. I want to have a look at the detailing within all these different patterns here, mainly on the thighs. I'm not too sure what those patterning in on them, but that's absolutely insane. Again on the forearms, running all the way up into the chest piece there. That's actually awesome. Can't put my finger on what it is though. If anyone does know what all of these strange sort of funky patterns are, or if they do know, see for instance like there, that looks like a giant sort of goat's head or a ram just on the forearm there. That looks insane. But no, other than that, I do really like this armor. Shame there isn't a black and gold set. That would be absolutely insane. For me, I'd kind of like a little bit more fleshed out, maybe sort of the groined area just to be covered a little bit. I'm not too sure what the aspect of these sort of side panels are. It's a little bit weird, or even sort of a bigger belt just to cover that. That's fine by me. But other than that, it does actually look really kind of smooth and silky. It's kind of well adapted to the female, which is really goddamn good. Have these got heels on as well? Because I know a lot of the females armor do have heels. No, they don't. There's sort of like a little cuffed off Chelsea boot, which is kind of cool. Really nice. I just want to check one more thing before we take this armor into combat as well. I want to check if we can see if there's any clipping within this gear, just because it's sort of a big issue to do with me. No clipping at all. Well, that's freaking damn cool. Nothing is out of proportion as well. My air seems to be moving more than normal, which is that new? Is that different? I don't really know. I don't really have any mods to sort of change the female in any particular way. I don't even have one to change the look how she looks. It's just vanilla look. But other than that, I really do quite like this armor. As I said, it's a shame that it isn't a little bit more fleshed out, a little bit more bulky, but I do really like the textures and the patterns running through this armor. As I said before, on the forearms, even on the thighs there, the boots coming up, the chest piece there running all the way up to those little shoulder blades there, which are pretty damn cool. Shame it isn't a little bit more bulkier, but I suppose if you're looking for that sleek look to do with your female character, it's probably a best bet. Last but not least, before we take this armor into combat, I want to see if we can upgrade this armor. Bearing in mind, guys, I am running Odin's perks. Obviously, it's going to make everything a disgusting armor value rating. Actually, let's check out what the armor value rating is as it stands at the moment with the 3-piece set on. It is 356, not too bad. But obviously, there's no headpiece on this one as well. And I believe there's only 3 pieces to each of the sets. So 189 to 1049, which is ridiculous. 71 for the boots to 501, and the same for the gauntlets as well, as they are the same armor value rating as well. Pretty damn cool, not too bad. I'd be interested to see what the right one is, but as I said before, guys, if you want to check out the mod, obviously support them, go and grab it out, try it yourself. If you don't like it, you know, let people know. Let people know, and as I'm letting you know, guys, just try it out if you want to go and see other different mods. But for me, not too bad. I really do like that, and I actually really love the patterning within the chest. That is probably my favourite thing out of this whole entire mod. The attention to detailing is finesse, that's for damn sure. But guys, if you did enjoy this video, hit me up with a like and a comment. Let me know what you think of this mod in the comment section. Let's have a little chit chat down in there. But guys, thanks ever so much for watching. This has been Killerkev, and Killerkev out.